Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is having a fabulous Tuesday. I have so much stuff everywhere. Just came back from convention. I swear I have a hair. Yeah, just came back from convention. I am getting ready to. All right, what's going on here? Trying to get to where I can share this. Haha, there we go. So just trying to get things back to where they need it to be. Oh, you know what? Can I do that? All right, we'll do that. Okay. Okay. We'll do it that way. And then we'll do that. I don't think that's going to let me for right now. So we'll wait. Okay. So anyhow, when you hop on, say hey, so I know you're here, because Facebook does not always let me know that someone's on. So I would love to have you say hello, so I can say hello back. I have my hair up so it doesn't get in my way. It doesn't normally look like this, and if you could hit that share button down in the corner, that would be fantabulous as well. That would really help me out. So what I wanted to do is come on and talk to you about some fantastic things that we have going on right now. I am offering a free, basically tutorial, but it's more of a condensed one-on-one. Hello, Ms. B. It's more of a one-on-one class. And of course it's going to have to be virtual right now because, you know, COVID. Thanks, COVID. But it's going to have to be it'll be more of a one-on-one virtual thing. And because, you know, fun, sometimes mascara can be a real nightmare, right? And I'm going to try to do a look that I found. I just wanted to get my primer on, and I want to do, and I did not save it, did I? I sure did not. Fun times. Okay, so I'm going to go back in here. There we go. Really? Life is just so much fun sometimes, and it's so challenging. I'll just go there. Okay, I think it's in mine. It is. Good deal. So we're just going to save that. Save that. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one of these looks using my pressed shadows. Absolutely love. I have a little bit of a love affair with my pressed shadows. Anybody who knows me knows that is true. So I'm going to try this look using my pressed shadows, and I really hope that these shades are available. If they are not, I will find shades that are very similar. I probably should have brought another water in with me. So we are gonna get to going, y'all. But yes, so what the deal is with the class itself is free. So my time for this class is free, y'all. It is. What you do have to, what the price of the class is the purchase of the materials of the products to duplicate the look. So, and what is that? Right now I'm actually running a special on that. And that would be an addiction palette, which is palette 6. A liquid eyeliner, a mascara, and one of, I'm gonna say a blending brush. That is what I'm recommending. Now for the rest of your face, y'all can do, I mean, I will absolutely help you out with that, but that is not a requirement. Like I said, I will be more than happy to help you. However, that is absolutely not a requirement for the class, okay? Absolutely is not. But that right now is at an 18% savings. I do have that information into the title of the live. It is fantastic. It's a fantastic deal. And I'll tell you why right now it's a fantastic deal. Because right now, corporate has brought back palette 6 for this particular deal. And they have brought back the liquid eyeliner for this particular deal. So both are for a limited time. So if you want either, my suggestion is to hop on this deal before they are sold out, okay? Because they are going to go quick. Because I will tell you this is an incredible deal. And I don't want, if you want this, I don't want you to miss out on it. So what I am using now is our Liquid Touch foundation. You only need 6 to 8 drops. I like a fuller coverage, so I go with 10 drops. And I do use our liquid foundation brush. What I love about this foundation is it feels very light, but it is full coverage, right? It gives you very even skin tone. It is completely color matched. And I'll tell you, that is what I love most. There are 19 shades. So regardless of what tone your skin is, you are going to find a shade for you, right? Yeah, you will find a shade for you. I don't care if you are Casper white or if you are, you know, dark. You are going to find a shade for you. And I will tell you, we are working on deeper shades. I shouldn't say we, I should say our research and development team is working on deeper shades. So that is a plus. And the odd thing is, y'all, is I actually use our stick foundation as a concealer. And I use it like two shades lighter. I like that. I like the way it works better. I like the feel of it better. And that's just my opinion. We're gonna go with this. And I just use a kabuki brush to blend it in. Y'all, I have little loose hairs that are just tickling the bejeebies out of me. I don't do well feeling like there's bugs on me. I don't do well. And right now, that's all I feel is like little bugs on me. So what this does is, because of the fact that I use shades because I use a stick that is 2 shades lighter, it makes this area pop. It just brightens it right up. And that's what I love. You know, if you, and I hate to say it this way, but if you are generally a tired human being like I am, you're going to be a little darker under your eyes, right? And this just brightens you right up. So it kind of takes away that tired look. And I am always tired. I always have that tired look. So this helps take it away. And then I just kind of want to look a little brighter through the T-zone. So when you hop on, don't forget to say hey. I do a monthly gift away. So I'd like to get everybody entered into that. The more we communicate, the more I can get entries into that. And then wherever I put the concealer, I also put our translucent setting powder, and I happen to use a blending bud for that. And I dampen the blending bud because that actually helps it almost melt into where I want it to be. And that actually gives it like an airbrush look when it's completely in. And with it being a translucent setting powder, it does not adjust the coloring at all. It just sets the look. Love it, y'all. I love it, love it, love it. So whenever, I will be perfectly transparent here, whenever someone orders a foundation from me, a liquid or a stick or our spray, I will absolutely recommend the translucent setting powder. Only because of the fact that it sets everything perfectly. Love it. One thing I do recommend though, don't put too much right under your nose here. It will leave a bit of a white powder film right there. And that's not what you want. I have a very tickly nose right now. It's driving me crazy. Where I did not put the translucent setting powder, I do, me being me, I take a little bit of the powder. Oh, I gotta clean this. Sugar snaps. Over the weekend, I brought the wrong brush and I used my powder brush for my bronzer, and it's a little too dark. So I've got to clean it. That is not going on. That's gonna have to be good enough right now. All right. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, you see this? Do you see? I'm finally at the bottom of the pan. I have been using this for quite some time. 18 months. Yeah, about 18 months. So literally I am putting this just a little everywhere that I did not put the translucent setting powder. And that is literally just to set it. And y'all, I have got little hairs or something just floating around and they're driving me crazy. Yeah. Okay. They really do. Oh my word, y'all. It's gonna. And now it's tickling my nose. I swear somebody's got like a little voodoo doll and it's tickling. Okay. So this is our bronzer. They being corporate, did retire our beachfront bronzer just recently. And I'm hoping beyond hope, we have a few more products being launched this year. I'm hoping beyond hope, bronzer. The bronzer has been reworked and is coming out again. I am hoping beyond hope. Because I will tell you, I absolutely love it, y'all. Love it. And the funny thing is when I first started doing all of this, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to use the bronzer. I'm not. I'm just fine using the powder foundation. I'm not going to use it. And funny thing, right? Because now every time I do my makeup, the bronzer's out and on. And sometimes I'll just use the bronzer as a blush. Love it. So for those of you who don't really know me, before I started my journey with Younique, I never wore makeup. Never. Like a big day for me was, you know, a coat of mascara and maybe some pencil eyeliner, right? That was a big day. And generally that was like if I was going to a wedding, if I was going on a really big date. If that tells you anything, y'all. I was never a makeup wearer, ever. So for me to have picked this industry, very strange. So like, yeah, my best friend was like, really? You are going into makeup? Even my husband was like, why? Why? You don't wear makeup. But here I am. Honestly, when I started because I wanted some kickback, basically, on my skincare purchases. I didn't care for the makeup. That's not what I got into this for. I wanted a kickback on my purchases for skincare. Because, you know, none of us are getting any younger, right? None of us. So it was about time for me to get into a good skincare routine. Right? Makes sense? So then I get my kit and I start playing with everything and I was like, oh, I kind of really like it, y'all. And yeah, I kind of really, really liked it. So like I said, I didn't know how to use most of it. So started learning. And then I started learning about the company. And y'all, my eyebrows are cooked. I really need stage 3 to work on here, to open up here. I need my wax, girl. Badly. But until then, I have my handy dandy brow pencil. Thank God. But yeah, so I started learning about the company. I started watching oddly enough, YouTube tutorials. I started watching, you know, what we call my Y sisters, and how they did their makeup, and practicing. And here we are, right? You know, 3 years later, I can actually pass for somebody who knows what they're doing. I mean, I still have, for some of it, I still have work to do, right? Like my eyebrows. I still have some work there. But for the most part, I do all right for somebody who's never touched makeup before here. I gotta say, I do all right, I think. So what's your biggest challenge? When you're doing makeup, what is your biggest challenge? That's something I've always wanted to know. I know, like for me, when I started out, everything was a big challenge. Now my brows are my biggest challenge. Part of it is because I can't see. Like I'm blind. So I have a hard time. Plus I can't draw a straight line. So it's a really difficult thing for me to do my brows. I'm curious to know what challenges other people have. When you're watching this, if you could drop #challenge and then tell me what your challenge is. Whether it's, you know, liner, lashes, blending. Because I know I used to have a problem with blending. And somehow or another, I just, you know, that takes time. And, you know, patience is a virtue I was born without. And that was my problem. That was definitely my problem. You know, some people have a problem with lips, doing their lips. Like that's another place I have a problem. I have a really hard time lining my lips because, again, I can't draw a straight line and I have a hard time seeing. So that's a thing for me. Wait, don't fall. All right, now that is in, so I waited to blend out my face because the luminizer I did was a cream to powder, and I wanted to give that cream a minute to kind of get to a powder. And you see, I always blend out my nose too much. Yeah, that's all right. It's going to stay the way it is. Okay, so this look that I'm going to do tonight is really dark, y'all. It's a very sexy smoky eye. It is. All right, so I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, so just trying to figure out my colors here. I'm gonna go in with Astute as a base, and we're gonna go in with Nonsensical in the crease, And then we're going to go in with Legendary, y'all. The Legendary is our matte black on the lid. So on the lid is going to be Legendary up into the crease. Nonsensical is kind of almost like a, I don't know what you call it. It's like a maroony brown, almost like a chocolate brown, but it's got a little bit of red in it. That is also going to go up into our crease. However, both the Legendary and the Nonsensical are going to go under as a liner. And then we are going to take, is that Pessimistic? Of course, my eyes don't want to work. You know, that's a really pretty color. We can actually use Trusting. It's probably Pessimistic, but I don't know that I have Pessimistic. I swear I do. I swear I do. Oh, I do, but it's a matte color. Yeah, I need a shimmer. Yeah. And that is not bright enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Trusting in the corners, because that is a bright pop. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let me go ahead and get my blending brush, and I'm going to go in all over with Astute, just to kind of give it a nice solid base. Okay. All right. I am super excited to try this. I have not done this dark of a look. This one's outside my comfort zone. So we are gonna push that limit, y'all. We really are. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm a little nervous. Oh, hello, Kurt. All right. So all we need is just a little bit, and you always want to start light and you can build it. Because, you know, it's easier to put more on than it is to take some off. So this is going to go all the way from the out, all the way to the in. And I'm going very, very light. You don't need a heavy, heavy hand with this. And the great thing with this brush is great for everything, y'all. You can do blending, you can do creases, you can do the outer V, you can do your lid. The only thing I don't think you can do with this, and because I haven't tried, is the liner. I haven't tried that. So I'm doing the windshield washer, and then I'm also doing circles because I want to keep that edge soft. I don't want to leave it as a harsh circle, a harsh line there. That's the great thing about blending. You can blend the heck out of it. It may take you a little while, but you can blend the heck out of it. Y'all, so I have been on PTO vacation since, when I signed off on my computer last Wednesday, I've been on PTO. And that was because of convention. And it's been really nice. It has been really, really, really nice, y'all. I will tell you, I am not looking forward to going back to like actual work tomorrow. And I can't really say I'm going back to work because it's remote. Yeah. Bleckety bleck. All right. So now I'm going to go, I think I have enough there of the nonsensical. We're going to start with the other side now. To the outer, from the outer to the inner. And something I have always been told is your eyes are cousins. They are not twins. Don't freak out if you can't get them to look identical. It's okay. Similar, but not identical. Okay. And my eyes are differently shaped as well. So that also makes it a little difficult for me, especially seeing as how I have not been doing this since, since I started to be like in a makeup wearing age. So I haven't really had a whole lot of practice at this. We live, we learn, right? We live and we learn. I think this side's darker, so we'll go a little bit more. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave that alone for right now. What I'm going to do from here, I've got butterflies now, y'all, because now I'm going to go in with the darkness. When I say legendary is our flat black, it's black, y'all. It's black. So I'm a little nervous. This one's, like I said, very, very, very much out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to take my deluxe brush, which I could use my fluffy crease brush, but because I use that for everything, I don't really want to put the legendary black on it. So I'm literally just tapping, and I'm going to lightly start coating my lid, because like I said, you can always put more on. You can only take so much off. And I am literally just tapping the pan. And I do feel like I'm going to need to get my fluffy crease brush, because I'm going to, or maybe my regular crease brush, because I do need to bring this up higher. And I need to bring it right down into my lid. Yep, and my crease. So I have the regular, original crease brush. Okay. The tap didn't work out real well. And I'm literally just going right above my natural crease line. And apparently over the Nonsensical, it's not quite as dark as I thought it was going to be. You need more product. There we go. Now it's starting to come alive, y'all. What I love using our original crease brush for is the outer V. Whenever I want to use a color for the outer V, I will actually do my V with the original crease brush because it works so well in that area. You know what this black reminds me of, because I don't use it very often other than for my liner? It reminds me almost of a spray paint. You know how splotchy spray paint can be? If you don't get it even, that's what this is reminding me of right now. I feel like I have not gotten it very even, so I have to go over it until I do. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take that crease brush or that blending brush, and I'm just going to blend right here to make that a little more blended so it doesn't look so harsh. I don't have any additional product on there on the brush, and I'm just kind of circling. Yeah, hers is much, much darker. But for first time, I don't think this is bad, and I'm just going to go a little darker on my lid. I probably could have wet my brush to make it that much deeper. There we go. Okay. That is much, much deeper. That I like. Yeah, this is very, very different than what I am used to doing. Very different, y'all. Okay, gonna go in again with that crease brush to get up and in here, and a little better on that edge. Definitely different. All right, I'm gonna take the blender and it's so tough for me, to get, when you're using two different colors, to get that blended. I'm just going to put a little more of the Nonsensical because I feel like I blended that completely out. So I'm just going to put a touch more of the Nonsensical right up over here. Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely like that better. Yep, much better. Much gooder, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Try not to make any major mistakes there. And let me find, there we go. And we're gonna take that black under here. There we go. I'll tell you, this is one area I have a problem doing both eyes in the same manner. I really do. There we go. Okay, so there's the black. We're gonna put that away. Now we're gonna take the MAC 212 and we're gonna go in with that Nonsensical and we're gonna dust that. Okay. Not quite sure, y'all. And I feel like I just rubbed off some of that. You know what I did forget? I forgot that I was going to do some of that trusting in the corner of my eye. That's not bright enough. But it's going to have to do because that's what I've got. It is quite pretty. It's quite pretty on her. I don't quite know how I feel about it on me. But it is quite pretty on her. And y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know if that is shadow on my face or if I really rubbed through and now I see my I have really, really, really blue veins under my eyes. There. Just get that done. All right, we're gonna do a light lip. Put those away. All right, put those away. I have so much stuff all around me, y'all, and it's driving me bonkers. Hello, Miss Jen Jen. Not this. Are you subtle? You're subtle. All right, so this is a really, really light lippy. It's our Splash Liquid Lipstick, and y'all, it is really light. When I say it's light, it's a very light. You know, I'm a little obsessed. I like it. I like it, y'all. I don't know if I could wear this every day, but I like it. So our Splash Liquid lipsticks, y'all, once they dry, they are non-transferable, okay? So if you drink out of a straw, whatever, I happen to be a lip licker. I'm constantly licking my lips. It's a terrible habit. This will not come off. Once it dries, it will not come off. And I also drink through a straw. I hate seeing lipstick on top of stuff, right? I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. And it also does not have a chemical taste. No chemical taste here. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Y'all were gonna let me forget. How do we forget the best part? Cannot forget lashes, y'all. All right, so we're gonna start with our primer. The best part about if you touch your makeup, y'all, you go through all this trouble of putting your makeup on, and oh shnikes, you touch it with your primer, you touch it with your mascara. What now? Let it dry. Okay, let it dry. Grab a Q-tip and then wipe it off with a Q-tip. It will not take off your makeup and you'll be fine, okay? It's a great thing because I'll tell you, I touch my makeup all the dag-nab time. I truly do, and it drives me up a wall. That's how I live and I learn. I cannot hear other people say, well, do it like this. No, I gotta learn. All right, y'all. And I have tiny, tiny little lashes. So I have to use my Classic Epic on my bottom lashes. And I use our 4D on my top lashes. And I have to clean off this. You see how gross my wand is? I have to clean that. I have to say, while I was on vacation, I really slacked with using my lash serum. And I will will tell you I can absolutely tell the difference. Absolutely. All right, we're going to clean this off. Okay, gross. Okay. Yes, yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Y'all, when I first started using this mascara, I was so impressed because I'll tell you, 400, you put on 2 coats of just the regular Epic, right? Just the regular classic Epic, 430%. This will extend your lashes by. Who couldn't use that kind of, you know, extension and volume? And that's not like, you know, that's not like the caterpillar and the tarantulas and all that. Now, I will tell you, I didn't like the tarantulas and the caterpillars and all. I didn't. Now I do. When we came out with the 4D, I now absolutely love my tarantulas and my caterpillars on my top lashes. And I do my best to pull off as much product from the brush as I can. Doesn't always happen that way, so I get a little bit more product on my lashes than I would like, which is how I get the caterpillars. Have it. That's how I get the caterpillars and the tarantulas. But I try. Oh, see? So what the 4D does is this is a 1-step fiber gel mascara. So this is different than our 2-step 3D mascara in that one, there's only 1 step. And 2, I'll tell you, I hated our 3D. I hated it. I hated it because when I put on the 3D, I'll be the first one to tell you, I had fibers in my eyes. I had fibers on my cheeks. I had fibers everywhere. I hated it. I don't know about y'all. I hated it. Right? I'll be perfectly, completely honest with you. I absolutely hated it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get a little more light here so I can see what I'm doing. My mirror's blocking a lot of it. So we corporate launched the 4D May 1st last year, 2019. And I didn't like it. I didn't know how to put it on. It was user error, y'all. It was user error, completely and totally user error. When I learned how to put it on, I have not used anything since. I love it. You know, I am definitely that person that will tell you when I mess up. And a lot of times I will own the mistakes of other people more than I absolutely need to. But yeah, I definitely love this now. Now, like, you really can't, I don't think you can see my lashes now because I have such dark shadow on, but this stuff's amazing, y'all. I have little lashes, and I'm not gonna bother taking too much product off now because we're doing the second coat. I'm just gonna quickly apply And I do know I make some really, really funny faces when I'm applying my mascara. I am fully aware. I am fully aware. But yes, this 4D works best the more product you take off that brush. There we go. I'm gonna leave it alone. There we go. Lashes is did, y'all. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. And now I can take this down and that can be done. Okay, so what I will do is I will post this, how I did it versus my inspiration picture. Now I will tell you, I wish I looked like her because she is absolutely stunning. And I don't think I did as well as she did, but I think I did a pretty bang up job, y'all. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I will absolutely post the link with the picture. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask away and I will get back to you generally within 24 hours. But other than that, y'all, have a fantabulous Tuesday night. Bye, y'all.